aesthetically similar to Doom, the roguelike. See, I made it past floor 3, YouTube chat. Your bet was off.
This is my favorite roguelike on the Citadel.
Trying to think, what's another... I could call him Serious Sam. Ever play any text adventures? Long time ago. I used to play a MUD called Bat Mud. Most recent thing that I would call a text adventure is probably... Warsim? I don't know if I'd call that a text adventure, though. It's more of a text management game, I guess, with some text adventure elements. Caleb is blood? I never knew that, actually. Leisure Suit Larry? Why don't we be Leisure Suit Jerry? Because it's Jupiter Hell. We gotta be Jupiter guy. Bill Shatner. Bill Shatner! Sorry, I didn't even read that you wrote that as Shatner. Okay, let's just start off with the adrenaline pop this time. Adrenaline's worn off. Got him. Keep strafing. One has a cover mechanic, the other does not. One has different perks than the other one. One is much more structured in its level layouts and things that you can expect. One predicts what kind of build you're going to go for. One has a destructible environments, the other one does not. I thought I ran through all this before, but maybe my brain pieced out halfway through. As in, this has destructible environments, whereas the other one doesn't. I don't like this. There you go. They're similar in theme more so than mechanics. Aside from the fact that you lose everything and start over when you die, the games don't actually have that much in common mechanically. And, like, theme, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, Super Mario Brothers versus the new Super Mario Brothers games. It's like, sure, in the theme, like, they're quite similar, but mechanically, they're actually quite different. That's also not true, Grammar Socialist, and I don't need you to do that again, please. We don't need that discussion back. Please and thank you. Be the bigger adult in the room. Because now you want to try it. Now, also, this is much closer to Doom the roguelike than Jupiter Hell Classic. Or than Jupiter Hell, rather. Because I need to use adrenaline. This is technically a total conversion fork of Doom the roguelike. Also, why did I take Iron Man and not Hellrunner? Oh well. Let's take Reloader. This is a hell of a room. That really wants me dead. Soundtrack sounds like Polish metal. It's kind of an industrial thing. I don't think Roland is Polish, though. But the guy who wrote the music for this. It's a Jupiter hell of a room. Yeah, also, like, I'm saying way too many game titles right now. It's like, Doom the roguelike, Jupiter Hell Classic. This is closer to this than that. So if I get tongue-tied at any point, I apologize. Also, depending on who you ask, this is way harder than Jupiter Hell. especially on the higher difficulties. I would say so because this game is a lot more random in like its dodge mechanic and bullet scatter mechanics. But because they don't share... Also, another thing that's very different about this versus the successor to the... Then the game it comes before, I'll just say that. That came before it. Is there's a lot more Doom DNA in this, if that makes any sense, because you are, how do I word this? You actually won? Yeah, you did. Good win. So did Stone. Good win, Stone. There's like pickups and stuff that don't exist in the other game, such as like, you know, your double damage and whatnot. There's also a lot more emphasis on pre-planning your run in Jupiter Hell, where you're trying to get to specific areas and build so that you can get specific power-ups from a specific location. This is structured differently in that way. You're kind of trying to craft guns out of power-ups in this. So in Jupiter Hell, you want a specific item so that when you get to a specific sub-level, you can, like, get an item that you know will drop in that area if you have the right power-ups for it to drop. In this, you are getting a gun and modding it into that gun, kind of. The power-ups and modding of guns in this is very different than the game that came before it. So that's why you leave loot on the ground? Well, I'm also leaving loot on the ground because, one, I can't carry all of it. That's the first thing. And two, I don't have enough inventory space for all of this, even if I wanted to. I'm carrying around a 9mm, which shoots 1 bullet at a time, which currently I have 242 bullets for, which I don't need. And these guns all use different types of ammo. A lot of these are the same guns. So, like, this is the shotgun that I already have, so I don't need to pick that up. I don't see any shotgun shells on the ground, which is kind of what I need. I should start picking up the 7.62 in case I want a chain gun, and should probably swap this pistol out for the chain gun because it doesn't really suit my build. And then I can just go drop all of this 9mm ammo on the ground because I need the 7.62 for the chain gun. So I'm picking up things that are necessary for my run. I don't need the knife because that, well, I guess I could throw it at somebody, but like that's not relevant really to my run and what I'm trying to do. I'm leaving loot on the ground because it's not necessary. I mean, one thing about that statement is correct, Deathmole. Should also reload my guns. Okay, so that would have called all the enemies to me, but they're all dead. There's an ad break running, so I'm gonna pause. Sure. Gonna scroll up in chat and see what I missed. Twitch chat, for some reason, is harder to scroll up now, and I don't know why. This is a fork of Doom the Roguelike, and the reason it's called Jupiter Hell Classic is for marketing and franchise purposes, definitely. This is Doom the Roguelike with a Jupiter Hell total conversion mod, essentially. Because you can't sell Doom the Roguelike. And developing video games isn't free. What build am I going with? I'm going for Army of the Dead a second time, because that's what I was going for, but, you know, then I blew myself up, so. At the end of the day, I am a really big fan of Doom the Roguelike because it's one of the first proper roguelikes I ever played and got into heavily. And I'm also a big fan of the successor because I just streamed a shit ton of it. Let's just wait for that guy to come from the south. There you are. I'm gonna just stay over here, thanks. Somehow I hit him. Must have been shooting him with a bunch of bullets for a while from a distance. Ow. Just used adrenaline, so I can get through you easier. Let's throw another point into reloader so I can just reload quicker. I can tank a little bit more damage due to starting with Iron Man. So out of bloody curiosity, how many of you in chat right now are playing? Or is it just me? Whoa, you gone. Because this, at least the demo of this, very much became my game that I play while I'm editing things. Because it's a very good copy break game. It's very easy to just jump in and out. He just friendly fired himself to death. That's funny. I love games that do that. There's armor on the ground, which I will pick up. But once we start getting powered up a little bit here, the depth of this game starts to show itself. But you bought it during your lunch. Hopefully you had a good lunch while you bought it. You know, positive association memories and all that. Just a little curious about how many people are playing. Because whenever games that I'm interested in release, I just want to know. I like stats. You just died. You got to go to bed soon. How far did you make it? So yeah, my goal is to try and get like a combat shotgun or some other multi-load shotgun and then not have to reload very much or very frequently. And focus on the shotties, because shotties are fun. And it's the build that I had the most success with before the game released. Because I would like to get some wins today. Although my warm-up run was not very successful. Let's see, Levy. Alright, let's run. Some boss area with 2 harder demons. Ah, okay, sure. That's a very classic zone from Doom the Roguelike. It's like kind of the first skill check of the game. I will say also, if you've never really played Doom the Roguelike, don't worry about just setting the game on easy or medium. Here's our first mod pack, which I can use off the ground by hitting Shift G. I can put this on my armor to get a move speed buff. I can put it on my shotgun, or I can put it on the chain gun. Although affecting the accuracy of a shotgun is always kind of funny to me. I think I may actually just swap my armor out. And then just pick up this buff and not use it yet. And maybe use it after the first boss room. So many demons in this area. Jeez. Leveled up and then died with a lot of health packs. Ah, yes, the classic. Should have used the Phoenix down. Just kind of hoping there'd be more there. Still got the adrenaline on. The adrenaline ran out, but I can clear everything. Whew! Such health pack. I may use all of these at once. So this is a rifle that uses 9mm ammo. I'll just grab it. Because there's a bunch of 9mm ammo over here, and then I can go grab this. Let's grab you. Grab this. Grab this. You're doing exorcisms with a shotgun. Isn't that how all exorcisms are done? I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had the exorcism procedure different than the way it's supposed to be. It's my bad. Hopefully I learn from my mistakes and do it correctly next time. Alright, well I got a bunch of stim packs, so we should be good. Make rather dumb mistakes. Oh, like me launching myself backwards into a pit of lava. Which doesn't kill you, by the way. It just does a lot of damage to you. Okay, so there's some upgrade packs right there. Ah. Okay, well, I will just stand here. And adrenaline. And then... I was gonna say step here and stim pack and med kit, stim pack, med kit. I don't like the damage you're doing to me, sir. Huh! That was close. Dear golly. And then we got a combat pistol, which is interesting. What do you do? This is the kind of handgun given to your superiors, and it doesn't look like they're using it right now. I don't even know what kind of ammo this uses. Well, it appears to be 9mm. It's got a lot of bullets, though. I think I will drop the extra gun there. Oh, hey, look. There's a machete. I will leave that, but I'll put it down here. Let's go through. It's just a better pistol from what I can tell. Our boss's gun is now our gun, correct. Where did you come from? Let's just wait. He exploded. Probably because the guy behind him hit him. I would like that health orb up there. Just waiting turns. Okay, let's move up to here. Grab that health orb. Hallelujah! I'm no longer, like, about to die. Well, that's good. Now stuff appearing behind me. It's a good time. Reload my shoddy. Combat shoddy would be useful right about now. Let's just use the adrenaline. And now we level up. We got Reloader 2, and for Army of the Dead, I need Badass, which gives me less health decay when I'm overhealed. And a longer power-up duration, which is actually, like, really good, potentially. Levels just randomly explode. Yeah, but this has... The thing that I like about this versus that is the destructible environments. Like, Jupiter Hell Modern, I suppose. Jupiter Hell 2020. I don't know how to refer to these two games now without sounding like I'm talking about the same thing constantly. But Jupiter Hell, I really like the random exploding stuff is fun. This kind of happens here as well. It's not as visceral in the, I guess maybe in the fluff sense or like the juice sense. Like it would be cool if stuff just caught fire. I very much agree. But you still have like kind of the same, oh, the whole level just exploded for some reason. Kind of chaos happening. My armor's broken and I can grab this to repair it now. It's very useful, like that kind of deal. Also, there's a blue armor, which is similar to the green armor, except this gives me plasma resistance. There's also some boots on the ground, which I will pick up. I'm just going to repair the armor that I'm currently wearing. That up. That would make it more confusing? I don't know necessarily. I think, like, because there is stuff like fire damage in the game already, and if there was, like, 3 or 4 frames of something burning, I think that's actually adding more visual clarity to a game like this. But I guess it depends on how it's implemented. So far, so good. DS, so far, so good. How's your day been going today? I mean, that's not what I'm talking about, Def Mole, but okay. Oh, that's a healing lever. I like the levers that you don't know what they do, and then you pull them, and then a thing happens. Like, another thing about chaos in this and mechanics for this versus the other one is, like, explosions can destroy loot. And also loot crates. So you do have to kind of be careful about what the fuck you blow up. And also just the knockback stuff here is chaotic as hell. I read your answer to my question earlier, correct? I think I may just stick to Jupiter Hell and Jupiter Hell Classic, so JHC is probably how I would refer to this one. Because to me, that's like the, I don't know, the clearest way of referring to the two. If I just say Classic, people are going to think I'm talking about Dwarf Fort. But that's just more a victim of my circumstance. Other people can call it what they want. See, I just destroyed an armor power-up with that, an armor repair kit with that explosion. AutoCAD? My dad's super old computer that's sitting on my... Broke that door. That's sitting on my dresser behind me has a very old version of AutoCAD on it. Which is always fun to see, although the annoying thing is I have to put in a CD to make it run, because it's that era. And then it yells at me about the license not being up to date, so I have to grab a... I'm going to use Adrenaline. I have to grab a separate, like, license key every time I launch. AutoCAD is the worst program ever written? I mean, I would say that, like, any of, like, Asus's built-in bloatware would like to have a word with you, but I'm sure it's terrible. I don't have enough experience with AutoCAD to really say one way or another. At least when Teams crashes, you can blame the cloud. I mean, I love how we went from Old Man Yells at Cloud to people unironically yelling at a cloud or the cloud. Boom. Let's just duck down into here. I thought that there was two. I guess I killed it. Just didn't see the body. There's another blue armor down there. Well, I haven't really got any guns yet that I want to upgrade a ton, but I guess I could start throwing upgrades on this shoddy that I'm using. But I know that the second I start doing that, I'm going to find a gun that I want to upgrade. I'm just like waiting or hoping for a combat shoddy, but that's also a lot of luck that I'm hoping for there. Is this game worth the price? Well, there's 3 playable classes that all play pretty differently from the get-go with very different passives that all have different build orders. So if the gameplay loop works for you, which it works for me, then this game has, at minimum, 3 different classes to try, but because they have very different build routes that you can go, they end up feeling very different. There's also a number of challenges that the game has to unlock. So if the gameplay loop works for you, and a run took me about 2 hours to beat on the normal difficulty, there's quite a lot of content here. So if the gameplay loop works for you, because if it doesn't, then it's kind of a non-starter of a discussion, then for me, absolutely it's worth the money. But I also got a key for free, so that would be up to you to try the demo and try it for yourself. Curses! Thank you very much for the Prime subscription for 29 months. Appreciate you. doomrl is getting continued development because of this. So that would also be a route that you could try, but I think that the demo for this should still be up. So if the demo for this is still up, I would try that. But Doom the Roguelike is the game that this is the successor to, so. Oh yeah. I'm going to just level up my current shotgun. Level up to speed loader on this shotgun. So because I put 2 accuracy upgrades on this shotgun, I get speed loader. Assemble the speed loader, which instead of getting base level like stat increases, what is my reload speed now on this? Reload time is now 0.3 seconds, which is like nothing. So instead of getting the accuracy boost, I get the reload speed boost, which allows me to reload multiple times in between him even getting to move, which is very valuable to me. And then I can throw a bulk mod pack onto something. I could get better defense on my boots. I could level up my armor. I could increase the magazine size on something. I think I'm actually just going to check the differences here in my armor. I'm gonna go with the red armor for the fire resistance. If I put that on my red armor, what does that do? It gives me a huge movement speed boost. I don't want the movement speed slow. Slow down %. It's more like getting to reload multiple times per shot. You headed out, bootlegger? Come on, chat. We can get some more beers for the 29 months of Curses resubs. Owie. Let's just grab us a med kit. Got launched backwards. There goes my armor. Throw on a blue armor. Use a large med kit to heal back to full. Let's just wait. They're very heavily wounded. Very heavily wounded, but I'm just like... There's one. Come on, you. There's two. Life would be so much better right now if I'd found a better gun, but... So I just need to level up one more time before I can use that. What about, like, son of a bitch? Could also go for level 2 with Iron Man, which is just more health, which maybe actually the thing. Just be tanky. I want the damage. I should have used adrenaline more in between healing there, but I didn't. Knowledge for the future. So that's the first zone done. It's the first zone done, dusted, complete. But I also have to say to those of you watching on the YouTube side of things, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, hey? And thanks to everybody who's tuned in here on Twitch so far today. Appreciate you guys. Looks like there's 53 people playing currently on Steam. Let's... Ooh. I think we're the most viewed stream that's currently playing too, which doesn't surprise me too much, but thanks for that, chat. Howdy, Dilf. What is you up to today? Let's grab that and the ammo. Let's use adrenaline. It's 2 down. There's so many enemies on the other side of this. There's a combat shotgun. Remember how earlier I was like, really would like to find a combat shotgun. So this is a combat shotgun, which does what, 63 versus 73 because I leveled up the other one. But it's got more bullets. So if I put this on the combat shotgun, that gives me even more bullets in the magazine, but still have to be reloaded individually, so I can just chamber up more. And I can just unload them all back to back. So moving clocks the next shot, which gives me time saved. I do still have to pause to reload, but so essentially shoot, but I need to cock the next shot, so I think I can... No, waiting doesn't do that. Is there anything else I should probably just stockpile a couple of rockets. I don't know how many they go into a stack, but because I do have a rocket launcher just sitting in my inventory. Don't need that 15mm. Let's just dump a bunch of stuff that I'm not going to use, because I only need 109mm for this pistol if I use it, although I don't see myself using it a lot more at this point. We're mostly in the shotgun world. So maybe actually let's just swap over to the pistol and equip the rocket launcher. Do still have adrenaline, which I should use. Hello, Dalkin. Let's use adrenaline. So yeah, you can manually cock the next one by hitting reload, or you can, like, move and cock it and then reload. Or you can fire, press reload twice to reload. I feel like most of the time when I get these berserk power-ups, it's at the end of the floor and there's no real point to it. I guess, like, you know, you could pop it and then just, like, jump into the stairwell and try and clear the next people, but... I'm really curious to slowly figure out how much, like, hidden stuff there is in this game, because there is, like, hidden, like, secret achievements and stuff in this game as well. But Dalkin, how's your day been? So we're up at Dig Zone. It's probably the route I'm gonna go. Uh-oh. There we go. Pop the adrenaline as I pop the corner. Did get hit in melee, but he only did a few damage to me, so not a big deal. I do love how much you just, like, get to obliterate a whole room. Like, just look at that. It's just silly. There's so many dead sprites everywhere. But, we're playing this today, Dalkin. This is a game that just released that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. So a bit drained. Oh, those are tough. You know, the last one of those I did when I was in an online group was actually... Let's fire a rocket launcher at these guys because they're far away. Was actually... I did it from bed. Just lying in bed. Just kind of listening. It's kind of exhausting, but good. You know, it's something that's important to do. So an accuracy mod pack here. So I can now start leveling up this combat shoddy, which I think I can put 2 upgrades on. So I could speed loader it. That would actually be really useful. Like Brian Wilson did. Not sure what film that is referencing, but I certainly haven't seen it. Those vending machines can have loot in them sometimes. So I always feel like I need to blow them up. But I feel like the amount of value I get out of them probably is not equal. Uh-oh. To the amount of ammo I spend on them. When you're blue and you're slowed, it takes a lot longer to do anything, so they get like a speed boost on their turns because they get to make more actions than you do. How goes the runs? I blew myself up once, and now I'm having some more success. But we're playing on hard. Yesterday I played on medium because I just wanted to see the game. But today I'm actually playing on a difficulty that is a challenge for me. Bare Naked Ladies wrote a song about it? Probably. Again, he was the Beach Boys songwriter. When the White Album came out, he stayed for like 2 years in bed. You know, I know almost nothing about the Beach Boys. Like, oh shit, we're in an ad break. I thought it was just counting down to it happening. I played a bit of Endless Legend 1 and quite enjoyed it. I streamed I don't know, like maybe 40, 50 hours of Endless Space 2 and got really tired of people asking me why I wasn't just playing Stellaris. But enjoyed it a lot. I don't know if I'll play Endless Legend 2. I don't like streaming 4X games, and most of my time spent playing video games is streaming. So it's pretty unlikely I will play it. Overall opinion of the game? I'm going to wait for the ads to end. I don't actually know if you're in ads or not, Ediqua. But I think I see you in YouTube and Twitch chat, so... But yeah, I've really liked those games in the past. I also liked Dungeon of the Endless back when. I never played Endless Dungeon, though. It was a fun little co-op thing. But yeah, it's been a long time. I do like their approach to 4X games, though, of just like, it's about the lore more so than the winning of it, I guess. My overall thoughts on the game. This is my most anticipated game of the year. I am very biased because I want this game to do well. I really, really enjoyed Doom the roguelike back in the day. I really enjoyed its spiritual successor, which was Jupiter Hell. And this is a fork of the original Doom the roguelike, but with the lore and some of the stylings and tweaks that were made to Jupiter Hell. So I really like it, but I've also been playing it, I think, longer than most people here have, because I've been playing the beta builds for the past 2 months and slowly plucking away at it, and I really like it. Did I try Quasimorph? Yes, I've played Quasimorph. I don't like the structure of Quasimorph. I don't want to grind in a turn-based game for materials. I'm willing to play games like that, like, so this is from YouTube chat, asked if I've tried Quasimorph. Here we go again. I do like that kind of structure in real-time games, but in turn-based games, I find it to be very much a slog. I don't really have any interest in the structure of that game. If it was a proper roguelike with just the, you die, you lose everything, you restart, that felt more fair, I would be much more keen to it, but I don't really like the structure of that game. So I have no interest really in Quasimorph. You went back to Jupiter Hell about a month ago, and you heard about the demake, and you're terrible at it, and I assume you'll be horrible at this one too? Oh, probably. Oh, probably, but isn't that kind of the fun of it? Let's stick with the, like, first alt paths. Let's stick with the, like, the dig zone paths. I also have... I do need some cold resistance, though. That was not a fun spot to start. Frozen and also stuck. Now I have Army of the Dead, though. So shrapnel damage weapons ignore armor. So my rocket launcher in my other side now ignores armor. And then level 2, which I can get at level 9, shotguns and chainsaws get a 25% damage boost. So I need that rocket, actually. Whoops. Let's just get rid of you, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. We'll keep the grenades. And actually, what happens if I put this on the rocket launcher? Just faster reloads. The issue that I have with Quasimorph is that it's a grind. That's the first issue. And the second issue is it kind of has the same... I mean, I last played it about 6 months ago. I haven't streamed it since they released it at all. Assuming this is still the same case, it's very slow. It's got a lot of animations. It's got the same problem that Stone Shard has, where, like, it looks gorgeous, but it's at the cost of, like, slickness, if that makes sense. And I want slickness in a game like this. And this game feels incredible and controls very well with just the keyboard. It also controls very well with just the mouse. It also has pretty solid controller support. Apparently, I haven't tried it. I don't like playing games with controllers. So, like, I think that if Quasimorph was way faster feeling and slicker in its gameplay, I would like it more because I'd be more willing to grind. But because it feels very slow and plodding, it just makes it feel like I'm tied to the ground and covered in molasses, and I don't like that. But, yeah, I don't know. I was more interested in it when they had demos for it than I was the final release, and I played 2 of the 3 demos they put out. But once I realized the structure they were going for with that game, I kind of lost all interest overnight, which sucks, but it is what it is. The rocket launcher reload. Fuck it. Let's go for it. There's also another. Whoops. Didn't see that. Also this down here. Another bulk mod. What happens if I put that on here? Okay, that just maxes it out. That's maxed out. I could level up one of my... other armors, but yeah, I'm gonna put that bulk mod that's on the ground onto my armor, which just adds 100% durability to it. But it also slows me down more, which kind of sucks. Grab that rocket. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like... To me, Quasimorph and Stone Shard kind of fall into a very similar bucket. Where in theory, I should love them both. But they're both about 40% of what I want. And it's not the part of what I want that I'm willing to... I'm not willing to, I guess, play that part of it. Ooh, that changes it into a tactic shotgun. So we're currently doing 63. What's a tactic shotgun do? Okay, so that bumps up to 7d3. Good stuff. I'm not willing to deal with the things that I don't like in order to get the parts of it that I do like. Let's slow myself down. Let's not slow down myself down more. I'm just going to pick that bulk mod up instead of using it right away. And grab another armor. Pick up that health orb. See if I can hit those two. Nope, they're probably behind a wall. Yep. Use adrenaline. And they dead. Level's done. Pick that up. But that's why I like the structure of this, you know, it's... You play the level and you try and do as well as you possibly can in the level to then unlock more levels. It removes a lot of the structural issues I have with... Or rather, skips over the need for a lot of the structural issues that you get from trying to, I guess, modernize game design. What are these boots? Protective boots. They give me acid resistance. I will equip that because there's acid everywhere, in case you didn't notice. Also drop one of these pieces of armor, and I will unload and drop this old shotgun, which is just back. I think shift backspace is the combo for that. Anything else over here? All right, let's leave. Hi ho, it's down to hell we go. He's dislikes turn-based CRPGs with a passion. It's too much reading. I don't know if that's why you don't like them, but... Get rocket launchered, fool! Also, this gun no longer has... The tactical shotgun no longer has the need to cock it, which is nice. I do still need to reload, but... I can repair my armor up here. Need to get that rocket from over there. Or that... Yeah, that rocket. Heard something open. It's probably this, actually. Well, fine. Come to me then. There we go. You love that aspect? You love you love regular tactical games, but it's the merge of turn-based CRPGs for whatever reason? Huh. So you like real-time CRPGs then? CRPGs are a weird genre for me because it very much is the... I generally don't like streaming them, but I do like them. Which is like kind of a weird distinction to make, I guess. Because there's types of games that I love to stream. Like, I love to stream these. But I also like to play these, like, off-stream. I love to play racing games. I don't like streaming racing games. Like, I love me a arcadey racing game, but I'm never going to... There we go. I love me an arcadey racing game, but I don't like streaming them. Like, if you ever see me streaming an arcadey racing game, it's purely because I want to... There's Tier Outpost. It's purely because I want to write it off on my taxes. That is the only reason you will ever see me streaming a racing game, is because I'm like, well, if I stream this, then it's a business expense. I think turn-based games are good for streaming if your audience is used to it. You know, like, I've seen a lot of people over the years say that JRPGs are bad for streaming, and I would agree. They're terrible for streaming, for me. However, I know a number of people who exclusively stream, like, Kingdom Hearts and all of the Final Fantasy games in order, and then they do it again, and all of that. And, like, the Dragon Quest games. And they do great. It's like, you know, if you are... I've never finished KOTOR. I played, like, the first third of it and then just stopped. I don't know why, when I was younger. No, I never really played KOTOR. I'm told multiple times a month, maybe more, by peers in the industry that Dwarf Fortress is terrible for streaming and I should stream something else. So, you know, it is whatever your audience is used to. Whether or not a game is good for streaming is very subjective. I wonder if I can just blow this back wall up. I usually blow the front wall up. Let's just heal up a little bit. No, I have to go to the front. Okay. Just pre-firing in case there's something that'll pop out. So I don't have much space to dodge here. Go away. It's nice to see where they are when I hit them. Okay. That's just adrenaline. Oh, hey, he dropped some free armor. Oh, Hangman. Dwarf Fortress is the type of game because that somebody would stream if... Well, I'm not the person to give people streaming advice. These days, people stream stuff because they think it'll get them views. Like, it's completely different than, like, the my era of getting into streaming worked. I think that now if you're streaming Dwarf Fortress, it's because you're new and it's a game that you like already, or it's because you're big enough that you can stream whatever you want, or because it's a game that you would like to learn and you're kind of a very variety-heavy channel. I don't know how most people get into streaming these days. That's a super shoddy. Nice. Shoots 2 bullets at once, so it essentially does double damage. The other shotgun. I will pick that up. I've got too much shit in my inventory. Now I've got a powered up super shotgun, which does 8d4 instead of 3d4. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was 3d7, and now it's 8d. Jeez, okay. It was, sorry, 73. Now it's 84. What else can I throw on this? That's max level. I would like a move speed boost. That'd be nice. Fireproof armor would also be useful, but also not. Let's go with the move speed boost. So my armor's all slowing me down. Walking faster is useful. I almost leveled up and didn't somehow. Cat walked over your keyboard and managed to type in Google? That's a very skilled cat at typing. Normally I just get like a B or something. Oh, that leveled me up. I was also moving with the mouse. Let's just grab reloader level 3 for reload on move. So now I don't need to reload my shotguns anymore. I just need to move the tile. I just need to move a tile and that's it. You already had just a, oh yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense. It just dropped it out of your clipboard into the chat. All right. Favorite song in game? Or one of. Nice. Look at that. That's what I'd call an increase in damage. So those put down permanent lava. Don't need another pair of boots. Curious if the overload cures the tired debuff, because now I'm tired because I used adrenaline, so yeah, okay. Overload does in fact clear that. Wasn't actually sure about that. And I'm out of space for rockets. Sure, fuck it, I'll just make fireproof boots. Now I'm invincible! Just need to find the door. Oh, that's a rocket. Gotta love being invincible. Also not being able to really see shit. I mean, it makes the drone that I'm controlling become inverted or something. Although being uninvertible would just, like, you know, be tall and heavy. And then someone can't pick you up and flip you over. Used to happen to me a lot when I was younger. It's a reality of life if you're skinny and easy to flip over. It's usually how you got locked in a locker as a kid. It's just lava right there. That's a bit annoying. I'm presuming there ain't much of value in there, but let's just swap over to the rocket launcher, reload this. Yeah, can't break through that. I don't need to know what's behind that wall. And I stepped on that anyway. Man, I'm just sniping people. This shoddy is strong for the level that I'm at right now. Another big medkit. All right, leisure suit, Jerry. Let's see how deep we can go. I have a question. What's your search engine of choice then? If you stop using DuckDuckGo. Oh, I didn't even see that chest. Brave? I fell out of love with Brave pretty hard. Please die. Oi, 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 oi. Let's use adrenaline. That's a mean place to be dropped. Didn't hit anything, I don't think. Shoutouts to that adrenaline rush, though, which saved me, I think. Alright. Swap back over the shoddy. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I use Libre Wolf. Because to me, it's less about the search engine that I'm using, and more about the browser itself. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, this is gonna be full of dudes, isn't it? Yep. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the stuff that they jam sideways into Brave, like Leo, as an example. The second I'm like, ooh, I could level this up to an elephant gun. The second I'm playing... The second I'm using a piece of software and it starts jamming stuff in that I don't want into it, even if I can disable it, I get weird. So like I'd rather the reason I use Waterfox is pretty similar to Libre Wolf. The reason I like Libre Wolf is because it's literally just a bare bones browser. Like if I want to add shit to it, I can. I mean, fuck, I could use Brave Search within Libre Wolf if I wanted. I like the fact that it's just an empty browser with nothing in it. Mine's got the shotgun and it's about to be a bigger shotgun. Assemble the elephant gun. So now it's 11d4. Holy shit. That's the major difference here between this and standard old Jupiter Hell is you're crafting weapons using upgrades instead of upgrading weapons and then going specific routes to find those upgraded variants. It did speed up my ability to move quite a bit. How did you... Oh, I guess you walked around. There's a door back there. I mean, that's why I did tongue. I think I think like I have this advantage though of like not playing any multiplayer games. Like I can just tell you for a fact there isn't a single game I'm going to play that is going to like not be compatible on Linux, because the games that I play are generally pretty lightweight. So because they're generally pretty lightweight, I often don't have to worry too much about like them not being able to work on Proton. Blow up that barrel. Let's use adrenaline. Look at that knockback. Can I use this on the elephant gun? I can't. So I can upgrade my armor now to nanofiber armor using this upgrade, or I can't put anything else on the rocket launcher. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have that tongue. You play BattleBit Remastered all the time. I've thought about doing that a couple times. I used Kagi for about 6 months. I paid for it for a bit, and then I kind of stopped. I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. Brave as a search engine is okay, but the browser's meh. Yeah, they're kind of one and the same, though. That's the issue. Oh, I'm sure it's full of sweaty nerds. I feel like I would enjoy BattleBit Remastered a whole lot with, like, amateur pubby games. But as long as, like, the reason I enjoyed the old Battlefield games back in the day is because they were a game that you could be really good at and just dominate the leaderboards, but also you could have a lot of fun being bad. And, like, having a few people that were bad on a team wasn't enough to, like, drag the whole team down, if that makes sense. So, like, I was always, like, less interested in games like Call of Duty or, like what are they called? Games like Overwatch, you know, kind of like this smaller team where you really have to, like, focus on an objective games. I kind of liked the older Battlefield games because I could just, like, fuck around in a tank and just, you know, get a kill here and there and spot a bunch of people and be fine. Like, you didn't have to be good at shooting to have fun in a Battlefield game. But let's level this up to nanofiber. Jesus, I've got a lot of medkits. I have a question about BattleBit. Was it at any point a Roblox game? Because it looks like it. Because I don't know anything about the history of that game. Killed him. My computer performs way better under Linux than it ever did under Windows. Two-shotting those guys, that's what I like to see. Let's just try and hit approximately where he is. Got him. But now the problem is I can't. There's stuff in the way. Do you just put me in the same spot every time? Yes. Okay. Ow. Yeah, no, I'm not going to walk through that. Is that actually the only way in now? Yes, it is. To blow a hole in a wall or something. Oh, shit. There's a health kit over here. I didn't see that. There's an ad break running, chat. I will be back in a moment. I'm going to go use the toilet. 2 seconds, chat. Can I get a round of beers? I will be right back. Sure, but I was using TF2 and Overwatch as an example, but yes, you're not wrong. Although I guess it kind of depends on the server. Back in the day, it was a server. Kind of depends on the room you're in. For TF2 specifically. Is there even a way across this? Not worth it. Oh well. At least I heal. Oh geez, why did I go that way? I heal a little bit from level to level, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's go up. Got a pretty good feeling about this run, I don't know. Whoopsies. Why do I keep doing that? Need to get my numpad accuracy back up. So if you wanted to host a dedicated server, you had to sign some shit saying all your progressions on your server will be logged. If a report or detection from our side finds that your server is intentionally abusing our progression unfairly, you will agree to pay $5,000 per affected player, and your server whitelist will be terminated indefinitely. Huh. That would make a little bit of sense if you're, like, agreeing to being in a public list, but that seems ridiculous. Holy shit, see ya! That's funny. Sorry, this might be the funniest version of this fight I've ever done. Normally when I do this fight, they get very close to me and they actually hit me, but I'm just knocking them so far back each time I shoot that he, like, can't get to me. That is so fucking funny. That's incredible. I think I broke this run. Just, like, annihilating kind of the first real boss, I guess. Holy shit. Let's just go with son of a bitch. Let's just get more damage per shot. Because I've just ended up with the elephant gun, like, kind of... I don't know, I feel like I have this really early. Because I got the combat shotgun, and then I leveled it up with a bulk mod? No, I leveled it up with an accuracy mod, and then a power mod. And then I think an additional power mod to get it all the way up from tactical shotgun to elephant super shotgun. Or sorry, no, I had the tactical shotgun, and then I leveled up the elephant gun to the super shotgun, which I picked up, which was a lucky drop, into a elephant super shotgun, which is, like, ridiculous. Doing level, like, 11d4 times 2. Are in the public list, and they didn't want the Call of Duty Modern Warfare thing where some servers would just insta-max level. No, I completely get it. Like, I'll say this. Like, I am not a game developer working on a FPS that's multiplayer focused. I don't know how you do that. That seems like a choice and a way to do it. But that kind of, yeah, is kind of a lot, I guess. And thanks, YouTube folks, for lurking. I am checking your chat, by the way. Well, that's Zone 2 done. Not bad so far this run. I did kind of eviscerate the boss. Curious if the game has any reviews yet. No user reviews? If you picked the game up today, chat, don't forget to leave it a review, yeah? Steam seems to be a bit slow in picking those up publicly, but... Yeah, no, it's like, that's a choice. I don't know if that's I don't think that's the choice I would make if I was the developer of that video game. Because that seems like a choice. And that's all I can really say, is it certainly seems like a choice. And thank you very much to those of you who've tuned into the Twitch side as well, because, you know, it's not a Dwarf Fort stream, so I do expect less people to tune in. So I appreciate those of you who have. You guys are the real ones. But let's see if we can get a couple wins in today. Oh, Doomrl. Let me do some real quick counting. 1, 2, 3. You just more than doubled today's revenue. So thank you. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate. Well, I mean, it's not that today is slow. It's just it's a different audience. Slow isn't necessarily how I describe it. I mean, it's also like really good timing for me to do a non-dwarf day. It's a short stream week. Yesterday was crazy. It's a teleporter that'll teleport me to an exit immediately. And we also just finished a fort. So next week we get to start a new one. Should be fun. Let's grab a couple extra rockets. Just gonna dump those grenades, and I'm gonna dump the extra blue armor. I'm also gonna grab the homing phase device. There's a plasma pistol there, which I'm going to ignore. Yep, that was a siren. The dog downstairs also joined in again. It's helping. It tries its best. It's a very hard job. It always has to respond to all sirens that go by. Is it just sitting in their EULA kind of deal, Chesker? That's also one of those things where it wouldn't surprise me if that was just not real, but also I believe it if it was. But I don't have a source for that. That just blow up every barrel. That's fine. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Let's just end the turn and swap from the rocket launcher to the super shoddy and do this. Well, that was terrifying. What a series of events. Just end up in a bad spot and then somehow manage to end up in a worse spot. Okay, well, I'm not dead, so that's good. So blue armor gives plasma defense, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Yeah, plasma resistance is 10. So I'm getting 10% resistance to a lot of the damage done around here. Which isn't much, but hey, it's something. Basically, it's just like you are not under any circumstances allowed to modify the server, which I think that kind of defeats the point of a... I don't know. To me, that seems like, actually, this is very much speculation. I'm not a developer. I don't know what I'm talking about. Doesn't that kind of seem like if you made it so that your game doesn't have an option to, like, disable global progression on a custom server, I think you kind of fucked up. You know? Because not being able to mod your server kind of sucks. So I could turn this into a micro launcher. I don't know what that does, but let's do it. I think probably just loads faster and shoots faster. I don't know. Come on, Leisure Suit Jerry. Just, yep. Owie. Blow you up. Grab that. Okay, fine. Pick this up. Should reveal the things on the map. And it does. There's an accuracy mod pack there, which I can't use on anything, because everything is fully leveled up. Let's grab that blue armor. I think I can maybe go around this. We will try. Yeah, that's generally consistent with my experience as well. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess it also highly depends on the player, right? I think that, like, in regards to non-custom servers, I find they're often more popular with the casual audience, but the people that stick with your game for forever want the custom servers, usually. Oh, I love this one. All the walls is gone. What even are walls? I've never seen a wall in my life. All walls must fall. It's the best lever. This just makes all the walls disappear. Why the ceiling didn't cave in? I don't know. I don't have enough inventory space for that. Well, shit. I will drop 1 unit of rocket in exchange for stim pack. And the bundle with both? Oh, really? All right, that's good. I didn't know that. I know that there's a 15% discount, but I haven't been to these mines yet. Oops. Something's dying. Should probably start swapping over to my red armor, actually. And I will put the accuracy boost on it so that I get less of a move speed debuff. What's this? There's an acid spitter lying here. That is a huge acid resistance, plus 75% acid resist on it? It's a gun that you can't reload. I wonder if, oh, is that a you step into acid and it reloads? Fascinating if true. Found a unique weapon. Everything seems clear now, and nothing is clear. Still just one-shotting basically everything. Swapping guns constantly. You know, it's kind of fun when you get an area where you don't get to actually, like, expose the map at all, and then it's just like, you get a map exposed. Everything is clear now. You can see everything. It's like, no, I can't. What the fuck are you on about, game? This is bullshit. I don't believe you. I'm just gonna use a small med kit and pick up the big one. Now everything's dead, but still can't see shit. I wonder if there's a thing to turn the lights on somewhere. Is that lava? Yes. It doesn't kill me if I step in it, but it does quite a bit of damage. I do have a little bit of lava resist, but not much. I'm trying to think what it was. There was a roguelike I played a while ago. It might have been earlier builds of Caves of Cut even. That, like, you could destroy stairs. To get the, what, the X3D? It's the only way you can get more DF performance? It's a way. I don't know about the only way. It's been a while since I've looked into it. The status quo may have changed since then, too. We've hit level 9. So now I have Army of the Dead level 2, which means my shotgun now does 25% more damage than what I was doing before. I cleared Tier Outpost, yeah. I don't know what an optimal route is at this point, Jaga. Or Jaga. Are you asking if you should go there? Is that what's up? That was a big bump that just hit me with. have to use a large... no, we can get away with the small. I should have used adrenaline there. Look how far I'm knocking things back. That's so silly. It's so silly. Holy shit, man. It's like half the map. They go flying. It's just gone. How do you open doors? Oh, shoot them. Hit T on your keyboard and shoot them, or like point your mouse at them and click. Or you can grab a rocket launcher and just blow a hole in the wall. But any gun can shoot doors. It's trying to teach you that you can blow doors up. Okay, let's grab that. Some more red armor. I think I will... Ooh, jeez. Whatever. Just a health kit. Repair my armor twice. Just normal blue armor. What about down in here? Nothing. To the red door, then, after this. Nothing of value. You know, honestly, I think there's only one brand of shotgun or a chainsaw, but I will pass your feedback along with the developer, Boom Boom, if they don't get the message yet or already. Although actually I haven't seen Epion pop in, so I gather he's busy. Probably patching stuff. So this is kind of a boss area, I guess. I don't know if there's a boss in here. The red doors are like the special rooms instead of just your normal generated levels. I mean, I can tell you this. I was so shocked with the performance increase in Dwarf Fortress when I picked up my Ryzen 7 D8X100 or Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. Too many letters in the name of that CPU. When I picked that up, I was so impressed with the performance that I told Putnam about it, and she bought one when she heard about it. So... I'm not gonna lie, the I can't see shit in these maps is kind of a pain. Trying to use the rocket launcher. It's because it seems like the wiser thing to do. Yeah, this looks interesting. It's a remake of Doom the Roguelike, which was a Doom fan game from the early 2000s, sans copyright infringing material. And I was a big fan of that game back in the day. And it's using the theme of a game that they made that was the successor to it. Something dark attracting your body and ooh, there we go. An accuracy mod pack, another power mod pack. I can say everything I have is max level in it. There's a regular super shoddy right there, which I've already loved. So the game just gave me a super shoddy. I got a super shoddy like half of the game ago. Like, I am just that far ahead, I guess. Can make tactical armor. Okay, I can't put power mod onto that. I could make fire. Let's do fireproof armor. That's what I'm gonna do. So now I have fireproof armor, fireproof red armor. Again, I can't level you up and die, please. Oy vey. really wish I could use more of these power-ups, man. But I'm not a technician. Technician is the class that gets extra power-ups on stuff. I could throw away my ammo or medkits, but I guess I could equip like the other red armor I have and power that up. That's probably what I should do. Let's throw you on. Increase the armor value. Then make it into nanofiber armor. Another thing that I can do, so I've got fireproof red armor and nanofiber armor, is I could equip this. Now I can reload it. That's weird. So this is a gun that you reload by stepping into acid. The acid spitter. And then none of the upgrades work on it, yeah. That's neat. I think I will throw away these and grab one of these bulk mods. And just re-equip the super shoddy. And I will keep the super shoddy equipped until I clear the last of this, because I don't think the level's just done yet. But yeah, no, this game just released this morning. This is a game that I've been, like I've said several times today, probably my most anticipated game this year. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time. And if you're into traditional roguelikes at all, this is kind of a masterclass. With a lot of build variety, a lot of class variety, a lot of replayability. Blew something up on the other side of the wall. Hearing doors behind me opening. Let's just use that med kit off the ground. Don't like the placement of that at all. Phase shift armor. I'm gonna drop this. It gives a lot of shrapnel resistance, a lot of bullet resistance, a lot of melee resistance. It gives you a move speed buff, but also a knockback increase. Oh, geez. It's turn-based on a timeline system, so everything takes seconds, and actions take seconds, and as you complete actions, time moves. Correct. It's actually something that's really interesting for me with this game. Okay, so that increases the durability, but lowers the move speed buff. Let's do that, actually. It's actually really interesting to me because, like, it's very rare I have to explain to people if a game is turn-based or not, but whenever I stream roguelikes, it's always very clear that it's not immediately visually obvious that the game is turn-based. But yes, every single action I take is, for all intents and purpose, a turn. I'm invincible right now, which is why I'm just running at things willy-nilly. Invulnerable! Although I may throw that fireproof armor back on because of the area that I'm in. Turn-based nuclear throne is what you're getting from this? Yeah, I mean, hey, that's you know, actually, I would play the shit out of a turn-based nuclear throne. Like, genuinely, I would play the shit out of that. They should do that. What determines chat color? You can change it to whatever you want within reason, and if you pay slightly more money, you can... to Twitch, you can have more options for colors. Let's just use adrenaline. See ya! Wouldn't want to be... I wonder if they take more damage when they hit the wall. I am running out of shotgun ammo, though. That's a little concerning. What do I need for army surplus? I could do that pretty soon, actually. Although I gotta grab Army of the Dead next. I'm a little worried about my shotgun ammo, so I'm just gonna stick to the rockets for right now. Little very worried about shotgun ammo, because that's like rifle ammo and plasma weapon ammo. That just destroyed a switch. I am now level 10. Which means I can now level up Army of the Dead, I think. Oh no, I need to be level 12, my bad. So let's grab Iron Man level 2. Let's do that. Ads are about to pop. I won't take any turns until the ads are done. Easy peasy. Knock you back when you shoot them? Probably. I want to say that, like, it depends on what your gear is, because I've got knockback reduction on a bunch of things. I'm pretty sure rocket launchers just straight up do that initially when you enter an area. Like, I'm pretty sure they just knock you back. Mixed with the tile brace, Crypt of the Necrodancer with the rhythm game. Really, like, that's a, yeah, that works, sure. But I don't know. Like I've said many times, it's a game that I would like to see do well, because I really like the game that came before it. I like the game that the developer made after the game that came before it, and I want to see this game do well. I want to see people play it. Because I want to see this developer go back and get to give this similar levels of treatment like this to their other games that they've put out in the past. I'm gonna go leave this a Steam review because I don't think it has one. It doesn't have any yet, which is concerning me. I received this product for free. Done. Thumbs up. But no, this is just one of those games that I know that I'm going to spend a lot of time on stream and off stream playing. So, because I've just... Oh, I see. Got the trailer on Steam playing somewhere. Shit. Stop. Like, why am I hearing shooting? The game's paused. Left Steam open. I haven't played Crypt of the Necrodancer in forever. And I was thinking about Crypt of the Necrodancer the other day because I was watching a YouTube video. I was like, I recognize this music. It's the Crypt of the Necrodancer soundtrack was playing in the video that I was watching. I was like, damn. The game was a bop, figuratively and literally. I also think that this game has a bit of an advantage over regular Jupiter Hell in that it's very visually clear. And I think that the 3D-ness of standard Jupiter Hell can be a little difficult to parse if you haven't played it. Because, like, clarity-wise, chat, from your perspective, how is this? That Zelda game they made was good? Yeah, but it's not on PC, so... It's a bit... Doesn't have much purpose for you if you are a primarily on PC person. I mean, I guess I could emulate it, but... Yeah, Necrodancer is a weird game for me because it's very much in the I don't see well enough to play that game, because you kind of have to be able to look at multiple things at once, which is something I just can't do. And because I just can't do that, I'm terrible at looking at multiple things in a video game simultaneously. It's pretty difficult for me to ever actually complete a lot of the content in that game. But I got my time out of it and was happy with it by the end. And I do like the more rogue-likey elements that they put into that thing. Yes, this is a doomrl fork. Technically, Transistor Fist. All right, so we've entered Gateway. We are almost in the last zone. Who here thinks this is going to be a win? Chat? Or is this going to be a horrible loss? And I'm getting overly excited. Good lord. Problem with using rockets is I'm also destroying all of the ammo. Look at that wall, it's just gone. It's amazing. Please go away, thank you. What the shit just hit me? Oh, there you are. Just going to use a medkit. So next turn I need to take, or next level up rather, I need to get Army Surplus, which will give me ammunition for the weapon that I'm holding, and then whenever I open up a chest, I have to be holding my shotgun. All right, chat. Wish me luck. We're going into the grinder. And also, in regards to your own weapons knocking you back, your own rocket blasts will knock you back. I've reached level 11, and now I have Army Surplus. So whenever I open up an ammo box, I need to have my shotgun equipped. Why do blood hurt so much? Let's just wait. There you go. Things I do for rockets. Oh, door's open. All right, last zone. Also, Napalm Sideburns, it's good to see you. Hope you've had a good summer. But yeah, Transistor Fist, this is Doom the Roguelike, but a fork. Doom the Roguelike's also getting content patches, and this game's existence is funding the continued development of Doom the Roguelike as well as this. So this has entirely unique weapons, entirely unique enemies, and new special areas, or different weapons, different enemies, different special areas, and different balancing, essentially. Yes, it is the same guy. Yes. This is all Chaos Forge. It's all Cornell. Can't pronounce his last name, because I am not Polish. Let's just use adrenaline. I am very worried about ammo. Just use a small med kit. Use adrenaline for the damage boost. Because now I'm almost out of ammo entirely. But I still have the shotgun equipped, so let's just hope that we get some ammo. Because I literally have one shot of the super shotty left. Shit. And then I opened that with the wrong one. Great. Swap weapons, reload you. I also ran out my armor ran out there. We'll go with you. And I can make you into nanofiber armor. Or... Okay. So let's make you into nanofiber armor. I may have to just, like... Well, that's good. I have a chance. I might be winning, Sun, if I don't run out of ammo. Like, if I run out of ammo, I don't think I'm winning, Sun. I think we dying, but we'll see. I wonder if it's possible to get immune to the blood damage stuff, because the blood just, like, kills me instantly. Peh! Well, I think I should use adrenaline. What do you think? Cool. I get a damage boost when I use adrenaline. Good lord. Yes, no, melee is an entire build order that you could take. That's very viable. Just gonna use the last small med kit. Melee is just not viable for the build I currently have. I think... Okay, we're on floor level 2. I could skip this level. How much ammo do I have? 30 and 31? See if I can sneak primarily, which is all I'm trying to do. Okay, let's do that, and then use the homing phase device. Move down the floor. Still got the super shotty equipped. There's an extra armor there, which I should level, or which I should grab, and actually I should equip, and I should put that bulk mod on. Yes. But let's go back to that nanofiber red armor, maybe? No, let's stick with the nanofiber shielded armor. Any bugs encountered? Not that I would recognize as a bug. How's launch been so far, Epion? Aside from the fact that I'm almost out of ammunition, so if that's a bug, then yes. Come on, you fuck. Grr. I don't like these bridges. See ya. Let's just wait. until they appear. Do that. All boxes are affected. Yes, please. Although I feel like I should just go for more damage. What's it doing to Steam Decks, Epion? If I can ask. Yeah, now is a good time to invest 666, let's be honest. Crash on player death? I mean... Is it bad that that's kind of not game-breaking? Because, like... Not trivial to fix? Oh, that sucks. Do you still get the, like, mortem, though? Well, yeah, solution is get good, right? Because, like, doesn't the game save? Or is that... I'm trying to think if that's a negative. Well, I mean, yes, it is a negative, but, like, I'm trying to think if there's, like, a way around it. I'm gonna take army surplus. God. Okay, so there's 3 dudes left. I do have 31 rockets. Grab that, grab that. Let's just walk around these fuckers. Close, not the door I was expecting it to close. Please walk away. That or walk right up to my door so I can shoot you in the face. Gah, rude. Okay, is there no more chests? Guess there's no more chests. So I effectively get nothing from using that upgrade. It's Wednesday. Fire alarm day. It goes off once and that's it. Sorry about that. Ah. And no additional ammo. Well, I'll grab this all because I can. Well, chat, I need a round of beers for good luck. A round of beers is much needed. I think it's the, I don't know, the second Wednesday of the month. It's first or second Wednesday of the month that alarm goes off once.
Heal, damn it.
Currently overhealed, so way ahead of you on that, Mark. So I got a win yesterday on Technician by letting my drones kill the boss. Let's actually swap weapons and do an adrenaline. That hurt way more than I wanted it to. Let's use adrenaline. See ya. I love the knockback I have on this. It's ridiculous. It's so fucking silly, man. Let's just keep you in the lava. Just use a large med pack. Reload. Use adrenaline. Come on, you. Stay back. Stay back. I don't care. I need to keep him far away from me. In the blood, far away from me. But good to know that it doesn't damage enemies. Regardless, nobody saw that that test run at the beginning where I died, right? So that's 2 wins so far. 1 today, 1 yesterday. What, test run? No test run. I don't know what you're talking about. That is propaganda, and it is false, categorically. We did it. What diff? That was hard, I think. Unless I clicked the wrong button.
Woo!
It's not supposed to end this way. That implies that there should be more. I just got 3 achievements. Win the game as Marine. Win the game Marine on hard... Wait, what? What was the other one? Where'd the other achievements go? Reach Marine Tier 2, win the game on hard. Yeah. That's what we just got. 3 achievements. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't get the Reach IO. Oh, no, I did. I just didn't hear it pop up. Reach Europa as Marine. Interesting. All right, Leisure Suit Jerry, level 12, Lance Corporal Marine Tier 1, defeated the evil at Dante's altar. I survived 99,050 turns and scored 73,068 points. It took 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 1 second, and it was on hard. We killed 512 out of 532 encountered Hellspawn. I skipped a few floors. There was only a handful that I missed. We completed, encountered, and visited 3 total levels. Got a bunch of awards. That was the final spot. Yes, I was Leisure Suit Jerry. The name is down like right next to my head. It was right there the whole time. We went with something funny, and chat suggested Leisure Suit Larry, and I was like, what if I change it to J, because it's Jupiter Hell, not Lupiter Hell? I mean, I think my first run was 2 hours and 10 minutes, but I definitely played slightly quicker this time. That's a pretty good amount of time, to be honest with you. I feel like longer than that starts to feel long for this type of game, but I would want more sideways options. Iron Man, reloader, badass, sumbitch. Trying to think what mad is. I guess that's Army of the Dead. Well, SOB, Army of the Dead, arm. Not bad. I will say both times I absolutely steamrolled the boss. I've hit it. The first time my drones killed it, and this time I just obliterated it. I feel like in the other game it's harder, but I don't know if that's intended or not. I ended up with the elephant super shotty so early on that I just was like demolishing everything. Like, where did I get that super shotty? I got a speed loader for my combat shotty in Callisto. And then where did I get the... Yeah, it was Europa that we picked up the super shotgun. Or actually, I think it was Tier Outpost that I picked up the super shotgun and then leveled it up to the elephant gun by Europa level 6. What does chat think? What about what? The length of the game? Chat, what do you think about the length of the run? About 2 hours. Because I think 2 hours is kind of a sweet spot. Personally. Or just in general? Sure. Chat, what do you think of game in general? Feedback, positive and negative. Go.